OTP based authentication and authorization. Let us first of all understand the basic scheme that I'll implement. We have a home page and we have a members page which only authorized users can view, and we have a login page also where user performs some login. When the user goes to the members page from the home page and he is not authorized, he is brought to the login page, and he can directly also come to the login page, or directly he can come, and on the login page we will show him enter phone, and there will be some button get OTP, and when OTP is sent to his phone number, this is phone, and after that on the same page we'll use JavaScript etc. to show enter OTP, and when he clicks and is authorized, he reaches the members page, and if he fails authorization, we will take him to access denied page. This is the basic scheme that we shall do. So let's see the whole project in Solution Explorer. I'll walk you through the main parts. You can study the project yourself. The program.cs file, this file is already open in front of us. In this file we have the usual Razor pages, project context for databases, add Razor pages, and here we add an authorization policy for the members area. This is the members area. It is inside the areas folder as usual. You can see members area pages folder, and this is some home page of the user, the protected page that he'll want to visit. And next we have set the cookie based authentication, and login page access denied path, the place where he goes on denial, and we have set it to back to the index page, the home page from where he'll see the login etc. Then expiry time span, we can set anything, any convenient. Cookie expires in 1 year or whatever, sliding expiration true. And then we have that service for authorization, that same policy that we described above. This policy says that a role of member will be required. Required role is for member when he visits the protected page. On the same page we have the usual boilerplate, and towards the end we have that database section for migrations. Here this whole logic is for migrations, and this is the migration that you will have to apply when you start the project. Copy it, and then this has to be pasted to the NuGet package manager console. Since I have already applied here, so I'll just show you where to paste and all. After that you hit enter and everything gets applied, but it's already in the source code, so you don't need to do that. Then we have this project context here. Where is this project context? It is inside the models folder, project context. These are the NuGet packages that you must apply. Project context, the database directory, then you will have to study this whole code yourself because it's all repetition. The connection string is stored inside a configuration file by the section SQLite con by the name. This is where the SQLite con connection string is stored. Double click and we can have a quick look also. The section for connection strings contains the SQLite con property, and this is the string. It is a simple connection string that I have used. This 0 is the format placeholder which will receive the name of the directory. The database directory is just the connection string that's being fetched here, and this is the database directory that will be substituted to this 0, the placeholder. In the same models folder, we have a model for customer, various properties, customer ID, last OTP, validity, is phone confirmed, anything you can add more as per your requirements. So after this, let us come back to the program.cs file. Here we have the pages folder, the home page of the website, the home page of the whole website. We have just not done anything here, it's just a placeholder, nothing else. So one link for premium stuff is there so that the user can go to the members area. Only a few I have done because this is just a demo project and all for teaching. So it's just an empty page. We are interested in the link for members page, and after this, let me first come to the access denied page. Again, two links are given. One is for retry, one is back to home. I've kept things very simple, and then we have the members area. Here we have this protected page for the members that simply shows the name of the user who has logged in. This is saying that we should have put a question mark here because it is a null warning, nothing else. And let us now come to the login page. This is the markup. You can see that we have some simple markup here, some logic, if else logic. So this is just if else logic for forms. One is for OTP, other is for phone. So this is you can see it yourself, it's nothing but some OTP form, then submit, cancel. Then we come to the backing class. Here we have a few properties for phone, OTP. These are bind, and this is temp data that we need at various places for showing messages, success or failure. If on the GET request, if user is already authenticated, he is taken directly to the members page, directly to members area, and otherwise on post will receive those inputs. This is the if else story. This will create a new customer or find a new customer and all automatically. So register if not already registered. Customer is automatically created here. So this is just if else logic as per your requirements. OTP is created. You can use random number class to create, add any validity, 3 minutes, save changes, and then send the OTP to the customer. This is done through third party APIs. Finally, if the customer is authenticated, then claim, role and are created, and sign in async happens and user is redirected to the members area, otherwise access denied area page. Let me run it. This is the home page that opens. Click for premium and other things on this page. These are whatever we wrote there, this is for your help only. Then click here for premium. User is redirected, phone number is entered, get OTP clicked, then OTP is sent, and during testing 1 2 3 4 we do. Let's enter some wrong OTP. Login failed, retry, and this time we will enter the correct OTP, and this way the user reaches the members home page. I'll close it right now. Thank you.